day in the studio, so all day you be mad. So what I do, I bring you through. You try to flow and we laugh. That chemistry makes you into me, and I'm into you. So we match. That synergy and that energy is the shit to me. No cap. Everything was in my face. My love is blind, so it's time to see. Giving up my time and space. A piece of you, that's a part of me. They say if he
hold up.
they make a scene that we broke. Yeah, I love the way you
hold up. This Wild Out Wednesday. Y'all know how we get down, so come on in. Come on, here. Come on in. Please hold your applause, cause we fucking move. And we thank God. From the top, welcome to the home of the organic and fabricated, socially uncultured, specifically unverified, unradio podcast. That's no, I'm right. And you were here with the two cousins, the best friends y'all know in the place to be. It's your boy LA and your girl. Hey, y'all know how we get that every Wednesday. We apathetically implore you to tune in every Wednesday, 8/7 Central, for the best waste of your time that you can't get back.
Can't get it.
Proudly sponsored by MMTG Clothing, that's making moves thanking God, because we're blessed to get you dressed at the Executive Suites at KMWI Media Studios, broadcasting live on Facebook and all other outlets. And don't you ever forget that golden rule while we are here.
He ain't never right.
The show that came to be from the man you came to see. And that is I'm always right. Ain't nothing like a Wednesday. Don't y'all feel in your spirit? Feel in your soul when the Wednesday just come up and then you just see this noggin, this face right here coming live for you. At Color People Time, 8/7 Central, 7-ish. Because we all know that good help is so hard to find.
It is what I tell you.
Is you over there eating choc? You snagging over there? What?
You don't hear that paper rumbling?
What's today?
You really want to know?
Yeah, because apparently it ain't work day for you, so you over there unwrapping right now. Unwrapping with AC, apparently. I thought I was going to have another unboxing next week, but I guess, what's that? And why is that? And so just because it's National Chocolate Day, you just going to eat chocolate?
You get to eat chocolate all damn day.
Even while you work?
Even while you're working, eat your chocolate. Even while you're working. Woo-hoo.
I don't know what to say about that, y'all. I just, yeah, AC's here, y'all. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, National Chocolate Day.
National Chocolate.
It's Wednesday.
Yes.
Episode 7-2. Y'all know how we do. And we are straight into the hot month of July.
We in the month where the back of your thighs stick to the leather in your car.
We in the month where underarm sweat is the second most sweat part. It's the underneath sweat. That's most sweaty than underarm sweat.
We in the hottest part of the month where if you put a soda in your car, it'll bust.
It's so hot in this month that even the door has perspiration and it's made of wood.
Oh, okay.
That's how hot it is right now.
It's so hot right now that the leather on your grandmama's sofa is sweaty.
It's so hot that every bottle of water looked like this, and it came right out the refrigerator. You see all that? It's already just crunkling and why they supposed to already do that? It just came out the refrigerator, and it's already like, whoo, child. You need to drink this now? Yes, water. Yes.
Yes, water. Yes, water. Yes.
So, it's Wednesday.
Miércoles.
And I guess it's time to, it ain't much left. AC, you ain't gonna have much left to talk about in a minute.
I ain't.
Because,
It's almost over.
Yeah, we trying to bring out women in sports today.
Man.
But it ain't much sports to be talking about.
Now I will say I kind of subliminally in my sleep with one eye open, one eye closed this morning caught a tennis match of a dude who I don't even remember the man's name, Djokovic, I think.
Tennis.
Yeah, his name was Djokovic, I think.
Okay. What he talking
But
about?
yeah, he was doing something special this morning. They was announcing it, but I kind of halfway got a little bit of the story. Yeah, it wasn't worth even mentioning. My bad, y'all, sports fans. And if you play tennis and you know who Djokovic is, tell him I said, "What up, bro?"
So what he do then? I mean, why is he even?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna just drop that on.
You just know his name was Djokovic.
Djokovic. Y'all need to do some research on Djokovic because he did something special today.
But we don't know what it is.
No, not at all. But in other news, what about them Caesars? Okay, so the only reason that I like the Suns, I gotta be honest, is because of Devin. I don't know how to say his last name.
You talking about light bright, light bright, light bright?
I'm talking about Devin. You know, it sounds like Tevin. Break it down. I don't want nobody else to hear this sound. My bad. My bad.
You do know he's a basketball player, and you're talking about him on the basketball team in a basketball game. You're supposed to be talking about sports.
He said he was even sexy when he got his nose broke. Oh my God.
So what they got to do
Devin.
about sports though?
I mean, you know, them Suns, they giving it to him. Giannis is out there like, oh my gosh, there was a foul. Like, you can't see that. Oh my gosh, what happened? But in the meantime, the Suns is spanking that ass. It's just wonderful.
We'd like to give a shout out to Crystal Small. She apparently wanted to actually tune in this week.
Hey, Crystal Small.
Congratulations for actually tuning in again. Appreciate you.
He's so shady.
So yeah, the Suns went and stomped what they call a proverbial mud hole in the Milwaukee Bucks.
Chris Middleton couldn't drop enough threes.
And that boy, and speaking of the Chris's in this game,
is doing it.
Is showing out.
Yes.
Middleton and Paul.
Yes.
And Chris Paul said, you know what?
My ass is bigger.
I know when I ain't never gonna come back to somewhere. Okay? I know when my time is limited. So I'm gonna grab all the snacks and hors d'oeuvres out this wedding reception because I might not make now another one. So I'm scooping them all in this bag with this trophy, and I'm gonna get this championship before I retire. So that's what Chris Paul doing.
He doing it. I ain't mad at him. Going bald and all.
Yeah, and you know he edging up the lineup of the ball.
He is. Okay, so I'm not just losing. I was like, okay, so why is it? But you know who's worse? Kenny. On the spot. Not that one.
The Kenny that's our producer?
No. Oh, and it's on the spot.
Yeah, because he is on the spot.
No, the one with Kenny and the white guy
and then the other spot.
Shut up. Don't do Kenny like that.
His hair didn't like that, didn't
it? No, but Kenny actually has all of his hair. I'm talking about the other Kenny. Kenny, damn it, what's his name?
Kenny Smith.
Kenny Smith.
From the Inside the NBA partner.
That one. I could not get that last name to save my life. But yeah.
But you know what? All of them is doing the Doc Rivers. Because Doc Rivers.
You know what you right.
Will line up a bald head.
In a heartbeat. Do you hear me? I think he used lip liner and just draw it on.
And boy, Doc Rivers got that bald head.
He do it. I ain't mad at him at all.
I don't know how he found the barber to say, I'm going to take the finest of your hair.
The finest.
And I'm going to line it, boy.
Line it.
And you going to have the sharpest.
We got you. We got you, boo.
Why you going to call, hey, Simmons. No, on the other side, Simmons. No, Embiid, get Simmons.
Horrible.
Can't talk worth a damn.
And then you hear Marv. So Marv, they're doing some special stuff with Marv because Marv is getting he called his last game.
Yeah, Marv Apple's gone.
I was so I don't know, that was like a good moment but a bad moment. I'm gonna miss Marv and his badass hair.
Mr. Jordan himself.
Horrible.
Marvin, the same man that loves to dress up in Victoria's Secret.
Does. Oh, wait a minute. Horrible.
Yes, he did.
We know where the magic carpet retired to. I'll tell you that.
Marv Albert loves his Vicky secrets. I'm telling you now. He will wear it
Plaids
on
and paisleys, diamonds and feathers.
all that good stuff.
Marv
So,
can wear anything. In
yes,
any
he
weather.
can. I apologize to y'all. I had another unboxing to reveal today, but I'll just bring it next week. Y'all be alright.
What'd you do?
I have some dope kicks. I haven't brought y'all some dope kicks in a while, so we backlogged on unboxing with LA, but I will be presenting them next week.
Ooh, she got a question.
Yes.
Can Unboxing with LA sponsor me on getting those new rose gold Jordans that came out?
I thought that's what I pay you a salary for.
Well, I don't want to use the money you gave me. I want to use the money you keep in your pocket.
Look, that $10.75 can go a long way if you keep adding these shows up. Okay? Now, I have to dock you for being late, but you too can own your own pair of kicks that you pay for. Okay?
All right, fine.
So we'll work it out.
But they send them to you for free. Can't you just skip one of your subscriptions and pass it on to me?
Well, it's not necessarily a subscription, it's all a relationship with the CEO.
Okay, well, can you...
From a CEO to a CEO.
Tell your CEO, I give him a little bit too.
Yeah, the only letters you was OIC. Indeed, yeah. So,
Darn.
yeah. So, Unboxing with LA will be back next week, and I have some major goodies to talk about. Speaking of things to talk about, I have some good things to chit-chat about today. So,
In this moment?
in this time, if you will.
Okay.
So, I was just scrolling through life and just trying to see what everybody is on talk about. You know, it's summertime, you know, bikinis is out, less clothing is more, it's popping right now. We try to see if folks is romances and pantses off of each other, you know. So I'm just trying to see what's going on with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness with everybody out here, okay? Now, a few things that I saw that had me question.
Okay.
One of those questions is, for my ladies, why is a man only considered a real man when he does stuff that benefits a woman?
You asked us this before, just in a different way. So you just want a different question? I mean, you want a different answer?
Hey, I've observed the relationships, the inner workings between men and women, and these are the few things that was on my mind.
But if you don't know me by now,
I'm just
you'll
saying.
never know.
That's a question.
Okay, so look.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that he's only a real man when he's doing something that benefits the woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that the culture or the environment or the predecessor or the what's been set forth is that the man is the provider and the man is the man. And but you know this is in the Bible. The Bible says these things that the man will find a wife and he will support the wife. So it's not that he's only a real man when he's doing things that benefit the woman. It's just that we unfortunately, but fortunately, correlate you guys' status to how you can take care of us. Tangibly, intangibly, physically, romantically, platonically, like all of yeah. That's all. Sorry. It just is what it is.
You know,
Sound like a bunch of bull, don't it?
we kind of early in the show for us to start stinking around here. But you know what? When leave it up to a woman to speak. How do you know when a woman is talking to mush? Her mouth is moving. And I'm here to tell you
another one of your fancy
that
colloquialisms.
It's not because it's just facts. Now, first of all, you didn't even answer the damn question.
I did.
You start going off about a book you ain't read in I don't know how long. Clifford's Tales have had more traction from you reading than the Holy Bible, first of all. Secondly, Ain't nothing about this question got nothing to do with what's in the good book. All it asked was how is it that a man is only a real man when he does stuff for a woman that's beneficial to her. And ain't nowhere in the Bible does it say if a man findeth a wife, he findeth his slave owner. It don't say that. It says he findeth a good thing, but he find holes along the way too. And them ain't good things. They said that when he finds that wife, you are searching for the wife and you're weeding through the hoes, okay? You gotta weed through them hoes like that. You know, you got to have a hoe whacker. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a apocalypse. You got to have a orgy to get through all of that and get to that wife. Because she's at the end. You ever played Mario? You know how you don't just get to the princess from the first stage. You got to jump through the tunnels and got to hop on top of the turtle shells and all that. You don't just get to the wife just, oh, there's the wife, the end. No, you got to go through it to find it. Okay? And none of y'all can tell us how that journey's going to be. Because that's all y'all are. Is luggage. As I've said so many times before, every woman on your way to your wife is just luggage, helping you get along your journey, because you got to go through some shit to get to the chicken salad. You hear me? So the answer is they can't. Can't narrow woman tell a man how to do any manly things, because y'all are women. We ain't never been y'all's. Checkmate, house. Checkmate. So that's the first thing I was thinking about. You know, just, you know, out in the summertime. It's all summertime. Right? Looks like an agree face. Good job. Let's move it on. So, I saw, as you put it, a colloquialism that interested me. And I want to expound on that here real quickly. The saying goes, if I'm a lot, go find less. Talk to me. Maybe you can get out that chocolate or Twizzlers or whatever it is you eat right now during the show.
I'm trying to keep from cussing you out. You know what? Let me just.
I'll read it again because I know it probably went over here.
No, it didn't go over
If I'm a lot,
let me tell you something.
go find less.
No problem.
Yeah, there's a talk. Yeah, absolutely, producer.
No
problem. Talk show.
How about that?
No,
No problem.
No problem. That's
bye.
That's it. That's all you got.
Bye, nigga. Bye.
So
if I'm a lot,
yes, go find less. Go find less.
That could go two ways.
That goes a lot of ways. I absolutely agree with the sentiments of that statement.
I wish a nigga would tell me some slick ass shit like that.
So you have a problem with being told that?
I got a problem with your ass being more.
Girl, if I'm a lot, go find less. That's a fact.
Just act
because in life we look to acquire more. If we get a TV that's 25 inches, you remember them? What do we want? More inches. When you get a guy,
shit y'all want more inches on.
Hey, some of us out here is blessed with the more inches where they don't want no mice. And then some of them out there, you know, who got the Doc Rivers lineup and, you know, shows that haven't debuted but got posters of them and all that, may not have all of those, you know, the amount of inches that's available. But that's neither here nor there.
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you already.
What am I doing? I'm just calling it like it is. Everybody,
let me tell you, first of all, if you meet a man that you think is a lot, run. Because that means he really is. Typically, men are I can't say low maintenance because y'all ain't really low maintenance, but typically men are a little bit more calmer and more subtle than women. So if you got a dude that's doing a lot, bye. Seriously. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody and ain't nothing worth your peace and your happiness. And if somebody is costing you that, bye.
That's quite amazing coming from a person who is the exact replication of the reason why the colloquialism was made. Women can't live with them. That's it. Y'all are the epitome of being too much. Okay? From the moment y'all was made, God looked and said, ooh, it's already made now. God, dog.
It's
Me, dog. You know what I mean? That's what he said. And it was like,
me, dog.
I mean, it was like, me, dog. Me, damn it. You know what I mean? It was like, what did he say? When he made y'all, he knew the foolery that was finna go down. And he said, you know what? I made my sons strong enough to go through this.
Y'all so weak.
And he had to look at himself and say, are you sure about that? Because he knows himself that from making man and woman, he knew, because you think that I made this up. I didn't. God made up the fact that when he made man and woman, he made the absolute best of a worst situation. That is the worst thing that God could
say that. But do you realize that if women were not here, that you guys would all be fucking each other?
No.
Yes.
We would not.
What would you do?
God wasn't down with that.
What?
God was not down with that.
God wasn't, but if he hadn't made us women.
He made, you know, the problem is y'all forgetting what y'all made for.
Oh, okay, so what we made for?
What y'all made for is to take care of all of the man's wants and desires.
That is bullshit.
That's what y'all made for.
Oh my God.
Because we was able to make homes and build forts and sustain a living already before y'all was brought in.
Nigga, y'all was butt naked running around here doing absolutely nothing.
You know what?
Because of us.
The problem.
Because of us that you learned how to put clothes on, shoes on, and learned how to.
Wait a minute.
It's because of us. Because when we found your dumb ass, you was walking around in the wilderness looking retarded.
Let me educate my cousin. The reason why we had found out about having to put clothes on, which by the way, cousin, clothes wasn't even made at that time. There was no such thing as clothes. The reason why we started to hide our shame is because of y'all asses walking into a garden that you were strictly, let me say that again, that you were strictly forbidden from walking into. And even more so forbidden from grabbing anything that you see in there and just start chowing down like it is Golden Corral's buffet.
I didn't grab it.
You was told, don't you go in that garden over there. That was God's private stash of all the goodness that Adam had toiled away to go ahead and plant and seed for the Lord in thanks for his life. And what did Eve do? She brought her old raggedy, no lashes, half-edged face with the lace front animal fur wig on and trolloped on over there and grabbed apples and grapes and pears, oh my, and all of that. And then wondered why Satan was up there looking like Mr. Burns talking about excellent. Because he knew your old sorry self had walked in a place you had no business going into.
Do you Mr. Burns again?
All excellent. That's all he did. Walked your ass right over there and nitpicked, and ate a whole bunch of shit. And then, let me tell you what else happened. After Satan ended up easily influencing y'all minds because your minds are so impressionable, by the way, as strong and smart and all that you think your ass is. You was very easily impressioned upon because Lucifer went ahead and made you go ahead and do what the hell you was doing already. Then, after all that, he made y'all these little sex symbols, and you walked and trolloped your little Marilyn Monroe walking self up to Adam while he's toiling away, cutting wood, and getting ready for the seasons to change. Yet she sashayed on over there. Here, baby, take some of this. And he's like, baby, I ain't never seen that color before. Are you sure that's not what I... Shh. Just eat this, baby. And then grabbed him on the you-know-whats. To where he was like,
hey, did you hear they found Tupac's watch in Miami Beach last week?
What?
Yeah, I just wanted you to shut up.
I'm right in the middle of educating all y'all women, and you stop me with some Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac, they found his watch in Miami Beach.
See, that's the same kind of stuff that Lucifer did to y'all asses way back in the day.
Yeah, because we learned from the best. Who was Lucifer? Oh, he was a man.
No, he was an angel.
Man, angel.
He wasn't even in man form. He was not even in man form.
His name is male.
He was sent to hell as an angel. He was not even formulated into a gender yet. And that's you probably supposed to be part of the pro LGBT LMNOPXUYZ crew.
I'm supposed to be a part.
You supposed to be an advocate for him.
Oh, who said that?
I thought you would support him and all that other stuff.
When?
Since the last episode with the McDades. Or the McGades or whatever, I don't know.
McGades. I am not responsible. I am not responsible.
Woo!
All right.
Every Wednesday, y'all. 877.
Horrible.
Woo! So, bottom line,
Be done with
if
it.
we men are
Let it
a
go.
lot, I'm sure that
Let it
there
go.
is some Walgreen stocking guys out there
What?
that plays Call of Duty all night live and eats hot flaming Cheetos until he falls asleep with his hands in his pants, just waiting for you as he's backed up on 12 months of child support. Go right ahead, boo. Because if I'm a lot, if the CEO type dudes are a lot for you, baby, there's plenty of less to go around. IJS.
All right. It's July the 8th,
Mhm.
7th, 7/7/21.
Yes,
That's lucky, ain't it?
absolutely not. Today is the day we have the anniversary of the tragic police shooting that took place in downtown Dallas.
When?
5 years ago today.
Yeah. Micah Johnson.
By a black man.
He tore their ass up though.
He just got tired. He got tired. He just got sick and tired.
Sick and tired.
But the interesting part that took him down, because again, he was not willing to negotiate anything. He simply was not.
That was dead.
No, he was gonna keep doing what he was doing until he ran.
Is full of shit.
Till he ran out of ammo.
Dead.
You know what time it was.
Right. Picking them off.
So what's actually interesting part about it was that they actually sent in a robot. And the robot survived the explosion of the C4.
Did.
I thought that was quite telling.
Took a video. They got that on video.
They do. I thought that was quite telling. That's the way to that's the way to knock you out now. Is
Leaked pictures and everything.
C4 was undefeated last I checked.
Time to hear me.
No need for C5. Shout out Tina. That's a shout out you. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, that's I wanted to also, that again, rest peace to all of the victims and prayers go out to the families. Definitely a sad day. That is why we were unable to name today Luka Doncic Day. His number is 77.
Correct.
77 is today's date, but we could not give him that day. So therefore we gave it to him yesterday. Now, y'all know, I don't have no problem really with my Caucasian folks.
They're bleached Americans.
But y'all do some strange shit. Why even make it a day? If you can't do it on 7/7, What the hell is 7-6?
The day before. You got it early. It's like getting your presents on Christmas.
And then
Eve.
here's another thing. Why even do it?
Mm-hmm.
I love Luka as much as the next person that loves sports. But what the hell has he done to deserve Luka Doncic Day? Besides having 3 years in the NBA, playoffs 2 of the 3 years, out in first round on both of them. But y'all don't like Tony Romo. But y'all hate on Jason Garrett. But y'all didn't want Avery Johnson here no more. But this dude is already getting his own day. And he ain't even here to celebrate it. You know, Caucasians, it's a lot more y'all could be doing right now than making a Luka Doncic Day. But I digress. Y'all also like kissing your dogs in the mouth, so who am I to say anything about y'all, okay? Now. I wanted to. How much time? What's our time check? Okay, so we about halfway in. We got a few more items we can discuss. I wanted to also bring up a thought. I wanted to actually get AC's thoughts about this because I've had quite a few conversations about the era of R&B. More specifically, the R&B groups. And I wanted to, I've gone over this and I've made my case for the top duo in a group of R&B men.
Okay.
And I wanted to see, out of all these groups that you've grown up with, do you have a top 2 duo?
Okay.
That you say, like, it's them two. These 2 guys are the ones.
Guys or groups?
Guys. We're going to go with the guy groups.
Okay.
And that would be, just to throw some examples out. You have Blackstreet. You have groups like H-Town. You have Subway. Soul for Real. 112. You have Silk.
Dude.
You have Drew Hill, and definitely last but not least, Jagged Edge.
Hey, Jagged.
And last but not least, Jodeci. Now those are a lot of R&B groups.
Yes.
A lot of hot platinum records have came out of those fellas. So AC, are you able to dwindle that list of magnificent R&B singing guys down to the top 2 guys in a R&B group? Matter of fact, let's rank your top R&B group and then your top 2 out of an R&B group, because it could be different.
Okay.
So let's hear it. What you got?
How many groups did you list?
I listed a bunch, but it don't even. I may have missed some.
Okay.
We can go back further than that. We can go down to R. Kelly and what's the group? Yippee-yi-yi, wanna help you? Public Announcement. Yeah, you can go back to Public Announcement with R. Kelly and them if you want. Day 7, if you want to go current. Immature.
Okay.
B2K, if you will. Wherever you want to go with it.
My number 1. No, I ain't going.
Crystal, you respond too, since you on here dunking basketballs and hooking up on pets, and I don't know what this girl doing.
It's a lie. It's a variety.
Yeah, she a little touched. I love you though, but you're a little touched.
I would say my top 5. I'm gonna go with my top 5.
Okay.
My number 5 is definitely Jagged Edge.
Okay, Jagged Edge rounds at the top 5.
Made it to the top 5.
Number 4.
Number 4 would be Immature.
Okay, that's a shocker. It's an upset. There's a lot of groups I named, and you threw Immature. And you even let Immature beat Jagged Edge. That's big.
Okay. So we got Jagged Edge, we got Immature, we got number 3.
Okay.
A little group that I like to call.
Little group. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's not a little group. It's actually a big group. Oh my gosh, I just went blank. I should have said it. Huh?
Just had them. Little group called.
Yeah, I should have said it instead of playing around. Jagged Edge, Immature.
And number 3 now.
Number 3. Oh, Blackstreet. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Blackstreet.
I almost lost.
Blackstreet is 3.
Black
Wow. Okay.
Street is 3.
Okay.
Number 2. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kenny, you have to change his lip there. Thank you, sir.
Oh, really?
Mercy. Okay, go
Not
ahead.
horrible. Drew Hill.
Okay, Drew Hill's 2. Okay.
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Would that be none other
Talk to me.
than Jodeci, huh?
Jodeci?
Jodeci
my
is
number
your
one.
number 1 group.
That's my number 1 always.
Okay.
That's my number 1.
Okay.
My number 1.
All right. So we have the top 5 again. Number 5 is Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge.
Number 4 is Immature.
Immature.
Number 3, Blackstreet.
Blackstreet.
Number 2 is Drew Hill.
Hills of the Drew.
And the number 1 R&B group, according to AC's list, is none other than Jodeci.
Jodeci.
Okay. Now, do you have a top 5 in duos of groups or just your top duo? Period.
My top duo, I would definitely have to say KC and not Dino. What was the other one?
JoJo. It's Casey and that's the duo.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. The duo of the group. The 2 lead singers of the group.
Got you. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. KC and JoJo.
Casey and JoJo. So not only are Casey and JoJo your number 1 R&B group of all time,
Yep.
but Casey and JoJo is your top duo of all time. Okay. That's a good list. It's this, Blackstreet and Immature, that created some waves, but okay.
Created some waves.
Yeah.
Out.
I would actually go a little differently.
Okay, go. Let's hear it.
Number 5,
Mm-hmm.
I would have to give the nod to, I'm going to go 112, where the players dwell.
Okay.
Okay? I would say number 4 is Jagged Edge.
Okay.
Number 3 is going to be Silk.
Okay.
Number 2,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna make there be a tie for first.
Okay.
There's gonna be a tie for first, and that tie for first will be Jodeci and Drew Hill. They're tied for number 1.
Yeah.
I can't separate them because as a group, both groups put out equivalently the same amount of group projects that reached those similar heights when it was all the group together.
Okay.
Jodeci had 2 albums that were like top notch. That would be the Diary of a Mad Band, and I believe the second one was I can't remember. That's the one that had freaking you and all that on it. I can't.
Jodeci.
That was self-titled, right? Okay. So had 2. Drew Hill's were the self-titled Drew Hill album, and then the phenomenal Enter the Drew. Okay. So
Yeah.
I feel those 2 are tied, and I know that Jagged Edge has had a few albums. I get that. I get that. Who else did I
Oh, I
name?
think I want to change my number 4.
I don't know if you can because you already named it.
Can I knock it out? Can I break it?
Silk had. Let me finish. Silk has had 2 albums. Silk actually had an album and a half. No. Silk had 3 albums, but combined there were really only 2 albums. The first Silk album was okay. It had Freak Me Baby on there and Lose Control. That was the album name. Lose Control had probably about 2, maybe 3 songs.
Okay.
Silk Tonight. Just press play.
That was like the burgundy blue and white.
No, that's the burgundy one. When they had the black and burgundy suit.
Got you.
You can play that. Just press play, and you
all
good.
The way through.
Right.
Good. Yeah.
Then
You're
the third,
3 babies on this.
The third album was the ombre bluish white, whatever. Yeah. That had the not If You on there. It was the other song that sounds like If You. I can't think of it, but it was really only that one song, and I don't think they had a decent follow up. But yeah, so Silk and J.E.'s had quite a few albums. Not all of them were just hits, but you know they had. You know, I don't think there was a full all the way through J.E. album.
No,
I cannot say that.
No,
I can't say a full all the way through album. And 112, same thing. There's not a 112 album you can just roll.
No.
But I do believe that Jodeci and Dru Hill, the impact of the songs that they made on those 2 albums were mind-blowing.
Monumental.
And therefore, I have to now give my top duo of the R&B groups. My top duo, as I analyze them from guy to guy, the similarities of guy to guy, the number 1 and then the number 2. The number 1 in Jodeci is Casey. The number 2 is JoJo. It's it's arguably that way, but that's what it is. Okay, so Casey and JoJo. Okay. Same arguable way of saying that in Dru Hill would be Sisqó and Jazz.
Okay. I can get behind it.
I'm gonna give the nod to Sisqó and Jazz. I'm sorry. I know that Casey and JoJo has made a plethora of dollars off of the duo albums that they have put out together. Yes, true. But
the support.
Sisqó has a better voice. Whether y'all want it or not, want to believe it or not, Sisqó has a better voice than Casey. Now, did Sisqó take yeah from Casey? Yes.
He borrowed it.
He did.
He just borrowed it.
However, Sisqó delivers the most arrogant on a track that you've ever heard. And I don't know about y'all, but when R&B singer kind of pulls his little thing, when he's doing his thing, to me, he's running the crowd. He owns it. He owns it. So I'm going to give the nod to Sisqó. Okay. JoJo is a sleeper. JoJo got heat. JoJo technically was carrying KC because JoJo got a hell of a voice.
It does. True.
I got to give the nod to Jazz, though. That damn Jazz is a hidden gem. Jazz does little things that you don't even know about on that album, on those albums, on those songs that you just got to be like, oh, I heard Jazz in the back just killing it. Yes, he does. It's not a grossly outranked scorecard, but
it's outranked, period.
I think that Sisqó gets 2 points over KC. I think Jazz gets 2 points over JoJo. So I got to give the nod to the dynamic duo of R&B groups to Sisqó and Jazz. Absolutely. And you can't bring no other duos to compare against them. You can bring Lil G and what's his name from Silk. Okay, that's cool. I mean, they got gold. Don't get me wrong. Slim and the dude with the big fro, whatever, in 112. Okay, I'm a player.
Oh, wait a minute. That was not.
I love that one. That was 112.
No.
That was 112.
That was a group called Transition.
No.
Look it up.
That was one. No, you talking about the
original? Oh no, you know what? My bad.
The remake. Yeah. Okay. And then the two twins. Okay. I like J.E. as much as anybody else, but Let's Get Married didn't hold a candle to none of them other songs.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
So
that was the best part of the song, and it wasn't even.
Who did you want to take?
I wanted to knock them out. and put boys to
Ooh.
men.
That we were
We
quite
slept on that.
we were quite disrespectful to boys
Very
and men.
disrespectful.
We were quite disrespectful to boys and men.
Yeah.
But boys and men didn't really have that much of duos going on.
Well, you know, Wanye and the one with the deep voice.
Wanye did most of that.
Please forgive me for all I've done.
No, he was just talking.
Please come back home.
Wanye
Woo-hoo.
was the one.
Yeah.
Wanye was the
But
guy.
the talking, that was the penny getter too.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta have some vocals though.
Yeah, low.
No, you can't just talk the panties up. You got to sing them out. That's the point of being an R&B group.
Oh,
You know, why don't you just go be a prose poet or something like that?
Like
I'm just saying, you know. But yeah, that's our rankings. Feel free
Drop yours.
to drop yours because it's a topic that is very much going to be controversial. Anybody that knows me would say that I am partial to who my choice is, but I have good reason to because if you listen to the body of work, it speaks for itself. So now let's get back to what I have been
Okay.
looking about these hallowed halls of social media.
Looking at it.
I have a question, ladies. So if a female takes a man out, do he got to give it up at the end of the night?
If I wanted to.
Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. Right there. Right there is why y'all ain't shit. Right there is why you're not shit right there. Because you really believe that, you really do. But the problem is that when we enforce that after dinner is the after party and after the party is the hotel lobby, and when we start doing that, you know, it's a problem. But with y'all, it's like, you got to. You just got to. Megan Thee Stallion ass come out, be all right. That nigga be all right. Hey. Trying to throw WAP all around the room. Shoot.
Listen, if I take you out and I spend my hard-earned money on you, you're gonna want to give me the draws.
So how hard earned is the money, vice versa?
I might give you the pennies. You take me out.
You say
Look, let me tell you something. If a woman,
you
and
are
I'm just be real.
Triple H.
Wait a minute. What?
You are a Triple H.
Okay, I know one of them is hoe. What's the other one?
Happy hour.
I'm a happy hour hoe.
Triple H.
Wow.
Triple H. Time to
Y'all
play the
keep saying
game.
that shit on air. When we get off camera, I'm gonna beat his ass up.
Triple H.
Look. There is nothing wrong.
With a little bump and grind?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, you know. But look, so this is the thing. Some women take it out of context, right? Because we feel like, and this is vice versa. This is the man taking the woman out. A lot of times men just don't know how to ask or lead into. So you got to figure out what kind of woman you're dealing with or what kind of female you're dealing with, because not all of them are women. If you're dealing with a woman who actually wants to be slept with after, dinner and a movie or whatever, she's going to let you know. She's going to drop you subtle hints. She's going to tell you. But if you're dealing with a woman that don't want to, she's going to tell you that too. Like, nah, bro, we good. You got 6 more dates to go on before I do anything like that. It just depends on what kind of woman it is. But there are some women who, you ain't even got to take them to dinner and a movie. Just show up. Butt naked, oiled up with a trench coat on.
Oh, we know some hoes in this house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you see them, point them out.
We know some hoes in this house. But yes, the answer is yes, y'all do, because y'all are best of a worst situation.
Cut it out.
Absolutely.
Y'all want a woman that's going to slide on the first date.
We don't have to. We got to find. Y'all always slide. You slide for everything. You slide for the streets.
Really? That's how you feel?
You just do.
Man, the way y'all out here passing pieces around, don't do that.
Triple H.
Don't do that.
Time to play the game.
I have a question. Why is it okay for men to ask, but not okay for women to ask? Why is it that when we ask, we're a hoe, or we're promiscuous, or dang, bro, she let me hit on the first night. What? Like, why? Why is it? Why can't we be offered some of the same frivolities that you guys are?
I think that the problem is the grandstanding that women make. Women grandstand a whole lot about not being a
I'm sure a
hoe,
woman don't mind if
not
a man
being-
stand up in it.
Okay, so the words grandstanding in dictionary terms, it means to preclude loudly about your point of view. That's what the grandstanding. Now, if you look at the Urban Dictionary, I'm sorry, I ain't got nothing for you. Okay, but the true definition of grandstanding is emphasizing your point of view.
I know what the hell it meant. I just that
So,
was a
yeah.
nice segue for
I
a
see.
nice joke.
I see it was a segue.
Come on, man, stand up.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the grandstanding that women make. It's the whole, how dare you, I would never XYZ that y'all do. When, I would never, yeah, you do, and have, and will again.
Okay.
So, I don't understand all that, I just think that if y'all grandstanded a lot less, men would just take it like it is, Okay, shorty cool, she let me, but you know what, these new kids now, these new kids 18 and up right now,
The one that's eating booties like groceries.
hey, all of those kids already know that they appreciate each other. You down for a good time? Yep, cool.
Yep.
And they go ahead and go with it.
Okay.
So I will say that's the only thing that these kids is cool now. They don't do each other like that and say, he for the streets, blah blah blah. These young kids like, man, I'm trying to be here for a good time, not a long time. So so way up. They feel blessed.
Let me ask you another question. When you were coming up, when you were coming into yourself, okay, let me lay the precedents for this first, right? My son is 10.
President.
Precedents?
Oh, okay.
Tried it. Anyway, my son is 10. He's 10 years old, right? And what I have noticed is that my son is spending a little longer in the bathroom these days.
Okay. Gotta get clean. He's so used to being musty and all that stuff.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
That's what it is.
I'm
Good, wholesome Christian young man.
Okay. I hope that's what it is, because, his mama getting nervous. I'm thinking he's going to put his eye out or something.
Hell, he's just getting clean, mama. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. You know what I'm saying?
He's scrubbing, but he ain't scrubbing like that. There you go. I think. So, when you were coming up, who spoke with you, and who invested enough time in you to teach you about what you were feeling and what to do with those feelings? Or is it just instinctually built in you and you already know?
I was raised a single parent home.
So your mama taught you?
No, mama did not discuss none of that with me.
Okay, so
we from the old school.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't have a daddy in your life
Mm-hmm.
and you was a son,
Mm-hmm.
you had to learn from trial and error.
Really?
That wasn't mama's job to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't no daddy around to talk about it, so guess what? You just had to figure some shit out.
Okay.
And it took me a little minute to figure out my faculties.
Mm-hmm.
But once I figured them out, baby, okay? It took a minute, I ain't gonna lie. I was a wholesome young man. The sex ed videos traumatized me.
Mm.
A blue waffle was definitely not a well-balanced breakfast
Wait,
for me.
wait.
I was completely mortified by that.
What's a blue waffle?
Girl, don't even look it up on your phone.
I can't, because it's my work phone.
Do not look it up on your phone.
What is a blue waffle?
Not to be spoke of ever again.
Okay, ladies, if y'all know what the blue waffle is, inbox me.
I don't want none of that smoke there, because that traumatized, that video worked on me.
Oh, wow.
I was like, I'm not finna touch nothing with no 10-foot pole. Don't touch on me, girl. You could get pregnant or STD. You could get an ST pregnancy. Get off of me. I didn't want none of that smoke.
You got me now. I'm wondering what a blue waffle is. I'm gonna have to go look it up somewhere.
So
Okay.
I think Crystal said, I think she's agreeing with me on the R&B thing. She said she loved her some Cisco.
Hey, girl. Okay.
Kyrie said Triple H and a lot of laughing faces.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Cause you know you full of shit.
she a Triple H too. Probably ain't no telling, girl.
I got you. Don't worry. Keep watching.
All
Stay
these
tuned.
Triple
Come on.
H's, okay. Well, but yes. So I just think the young man is finding out the best way to perfect his hygiene.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And he'll come out when he's ready to come out, Mom, and he'll be squeaky clean. That's one thing for sure. The man will be squeaky clean.
We'll see.
And the more time he spends there, the less time he'll spend up on them nasty little COVID girls, okay?
Well, he's 10. He's not, trying to spend any time with the COVID girls just yet.
That's fine. Let him spend time with himself.
Okay.
Self-love is the best love, what I heard.
Okay.
But as a holy man, I don't let idle hands be there, okay? Thank you.
Don't
So,
let hands go there. Jesus. All right.
The last thing I wanted to address is this ongoing saga about Sha'Carri Richardson.
Man, here's my take on it.
Okay.
The girl said she was struggling. She had just lost her mom. And I get it. But however,